Hey assholes who still use YouTube. I'm Annunziata Wilson, and today I will be shamelessly reading off a script. Shows that lost more than one cast member during their run. By lost I mean they died. Um, so shows with two cast deaths. Adventures of Superman. John Hamilton died on the 15th of October 1958 of a heart attack, and his character was to be replaced by Pierce Wadkin as his character's brother and the new editor of the Daily Planet. But that never came to be because the main character of Superman, played by George Reeves killed himself 8 months and a day later on the 16th of June, 1959, and they axed the show. What's my line? On the opposite end of what they did. Fred Allen on the 17th of March, 1956, and later Dorothy Kilgallen on the 8th of November, 1965, were replaced as panelists, and the show ran until 1975. Bewitched. Alice Pierce died on March 3rd, 1966, and was replaced by Sandra Gould 2 years, 2 months, and 6 days later on the 5th of... on the 5th. On May 9th. May. The 5th. The 5th month of the year, god damn it. May 9th, 1968. Marion Lorne passed away and her character was written off without any explanation. Petticoat Junction. While they were able to write off Smiley Burnett's character Charlie when he died on the 16th of February 1967, they had to address the subsequent death of B. Bernadette on the 13th of October 1968, and her character Kate was the matriarch and technical lead. See how you could tell I've watched this show many times. I know she's the lead. She's actually really good. I love that show. But they said she was out of town, and they brought in Dr. Janet Craig. I actually remember seeing a couple episodes with Dr. Janet Craig. Sadly, Petticoat Junction fell victim to the infamous rural purge CBS had in the early 1970s, even though ratings were increasing during the 7th season after a low 6th season. Night Court. Not only did Selma Diamond and Florence Hallop both star in Night Court, they both died of lung cancer, and their deaths were addressed in a season premiere, the 3rd and 4th seasons respectively. Allo Allo. On July 4th, 1989, John Haig succumbed to cancer. His character was sent back to prison, and his brother took over, played by Derek Royale, who also died of cancer half a year later on January 23rd, 1990, and his character was recast. Turn the page. Only Fools and Horses. Leonard Pierce died on the 15th of December, 1984, while filming the Series 4 episode Hole in One. His character was killed off and his scenes were reshot with Buster Merrifield, who died on the 23rd of June, 1999. His character's death was written into the subsequent episode. 15 Love. The only show to lose 2 actors in one day, 17-year-olds Jacqueline Linsky and Vadim Schneider lost their lives in a car crash on the way to set on the 8th of September 2003. Their characters were killed off with a plane crash. Now on to shows with 3 cast deaths. The Simpsons. First, Doris Grau died of respiratory failure on the 30th of December, 1995. Initially, her character was retired, but Tress MacNeil revived the character years later. Next, on May 28th, 1998, 49-year-old actor Phil Hartman was shot by Bryn Hartman, his wife. His characters, Troy McClure and Lionel Hurts, were retired, and Bryn Hartman is a cunt. Just gotta point that one out. And finally, thus far, Marsha Wallace died October 25th, 2013, from a combination of breast cancer, sepsis, and pneumonia. Her characters were either retired or killed off. A show with 4 cast deaths was Sesame Street. Will Lee died on the 7th of December 1982, and his death was addressed on a heartbreakingly sad episode almost a year after his death. Stop. I don't care if you don't find it heartbreaking. I do. And I don't care if I'm a wuss. On May 16th, 1990, the legendary Jim Henson fell victim to toxic shock syndrome, and while some of his characters live on thanks to other performers, others were mainly retired. Richard Hunt lost his life to AIDS on January 7th, 1992, and his characters were retired or recast. And Jerry Nelson died on August 23rd, 2012, from prostate cancer, obstructive pulmonary disease, and emphysema. His characters were recast. You would think I would know how to read the words I could write, but, I don't. 6 cast deaths, Emmerdale. And the rest of these are soap operas. But, that's because they've been running so long. Toke Townley died on October 8th, 1984 from a heart attack. Arthur Pentelow died the same way on August 6, 1991. Stan Richards succumbed to emphysema on February 11th, 2005. Clive Hornby died July 3rd, 2008 from cancer. Richard Thorpe died on the 22nd of May, 2013. And Shirley Stelfox died on the 7th of December, 2015. All of their characters were killed off. Last of the Summer Wine. I've never heard of this show. Never before. John Comer died February 11th, 1984 of throat cancer. Joe Gladwin died March 11th, 1987. I don't have a reason there. Good job, me. Bill Owen died July 12th, 1999. See, most of these, that guy was 85. That's pretty fucking old. Sorry. Just being real. Gordon Warmby died on March 18th, 2002. Cancer, I wrote. Oh, the guy before that was also cancer. Thora Hurd died March 15th, 2003, and she was 91. Tony Capstick died October 23rd, 2008, and Kathy Staff died December 13th, 2008 of a brain tumor. I didn't look it up, but I'm pretty sure they were all killed off. But I'll add a thing if they weren't. And the winner with the most cast members to have died at 9, but the show's also been running since 1960. Coronation Street. It's British, in case you don't know what it is. It's a British soap opera. I don't know why I know that, except for the fact that I watch a lot of other British shows, and they mention it. Arthur Leslie died of a heart attack on June 30th, 1970. Patricia Cutts killed herself on September 6th, 1974. What order is this? Peter Dudley died of a heart attack on October 20th, 1983. Jack Howarth died March 31st, 1984. Bernard Youens. Ewens. Died of gangrene on August 27th, 1984. Oh shit, was that one in 1975? Oh, I was supposed to read that before. Whoops. Graham Haberfield died on October 18th, 1975. I'm just going to leave it there. Maggie Jones died December 21st, 2009, in her sleep. Betty Diver died October. Why do I need to think? 10 is October. Like, dumbass. How do you not know this? October 15th, 2011. She was 91. And Anna Kirkbride died of breast cancer on January 19th, 2015. Let's see if I missed any of them. No. Okay, I got everyone in that one show. I think. Yeah. If you enjoyed this, good. If you didn't, I'm sorry. But I kind of enjoyed like looking up this stuff. And my friend Bridget told me to just make it into a video. So it did.